Jamie, I'm just here for the truth, no matter how strange or bizarre it is. What the hell was that?
You just said...
Just start from the beginning, okay? Before the screaming.
Got it. We are all in danger. Whatever power brought that monster into our world is still out there. And if we don't stop it, we are all going to die. Give it to me.
You're not telling me you actually went along with all of this, right? Fuck off.
Tonight is nothing compared to what's out there.
Believe me now.
Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you, and Posty has been, and it's from Dark Rift. This means only one thing. The film that has been pre-ordered for, wow, a year and a half-ish is finally here. And I can't wait to watch this. If you remember, I bought a film a few years back called The Book of Monsters. This is the next film. This one, I'm not too sure about the first one, but this one has played in festivals and theatres in the States. It's got a cinema release over here, I think, in certain theatres. And I did actually interview Stewart Sparke, the director, and also the main female star, who was his wife, Lindsay Crane. So this is the next film. How do I get into the bugger? This one is called How to Kill Monsters. I've seen the trailer before, and my God, it's funny. But the first film, The Book of Monsters, is absolutely fantastic. Loved it. So we get a little one of them with that on the back. That's Lindsay in the middle there with the chainsaw. He is so funny. I can't wait to see him in this. Dear backer, thank you for supporting How to Kill Monsters from the very beginning. This movie simply wouldn't exist without your help, and I can't thank you enough for your patience and understanding as we've worked to bring this movie to Blu Ray over the last 2 years. I know it's been a long time coming, and I'm so happy to finally get a copy into your hands. Your support allowed our entire cast and crew to pour their passion and love for the horror genre into a movie we hope you'll have a blast watching. I'm sure we will. We had an incredible time making this movie, and you'll see that shine through on screen, even more so in the feature-length documentary and gag reel on the bonus features of the disc. If you enjoy the film, please let us know by leaving a review on IMDb or Letterboxd, and remember, please keep spoilers to a minimum for those who haven't yet had a chance to see it. Thank you, Stewart Sparke, director. Wonderful stuff. Now, before I open the film, I was talking to Stewart once, and he said he had something to send me, and it was the Book of Monsters soundtrack. And he signed it there for me, and Lindsay signed it there. I think this was long sold out, if I remember rightly. I don't know how the hell he's packed it. Oh, there we go. Right. He's been a busy little bee. Well, they both have. Trying to get this film together as well as directing and starring in it. They packed all these up and sent them out themselves, so you can't knock them. Fair play to the pair of them. Very, very busy. So there you go. There's the soundtrack, signed by both. The track list in there, so I will be giving that a spin. And the disc itself is a picture disc. How cool is that? So that's the soundtrack. Dark Rift horror sticker, which I'm going to put on the side of my 4K and Blu Ray cabinet there. I've got some already. There's like Halloween and stuff from Fright Rag, so that's going on there. And it seems to be every time you get a film from Dark Rift, they wrap it in this gorgeous black tissue and stick it down with a sticker. It looks like I've got number 268. So I shall try and open this with the greatest of care, because I do try and keep it in these as well. But yes, it obviously does rip the paper because it's a sticker on it with it's going to rip it. So they're not the easiest thing to try and keep in one piece. Right then, let's have a look. I've been dying to see this. Yes, I got 268 of 2000 numbered, and it is an 18. That slip cover is absolutely stunning. Love that artwork. And there's the backs. There was the option to get a t-shirt as well. Unfortunately, I didn't get it at the time, and I regretted it because they were all sold out. I'm hoping to get some more back in because I'll be having one. Right then, look at that slip there. Beautiful, that. I love the colours, the pink and the blue. They just go so well together. Right, let's have a look at the inside. I'm sure this has actually got reversible artwork as well. So there you go, autographed by Stewart, who's the director, and Lindsay, who's the main actress. That's the same artwork, yeah, as the slip. Now I'm sure. Yes, it is reversible. You can't see it properly, but that's the other option. I might actually turn it round to be different, but I do like the other one better. Again, nice picky disc on the Blu Ray. Their stuff does not get the credit it deserves. It really doesn't. They deserve so much more. They're such hard workers, both Stewart and Lindsay. And my God, they are two of the nicest people you could ever speak to. They really are. I don't know what that is, but it'll stay there. Oh, there's other goodies. There is art cards and something else. Right, so there's 4 art cards. They've all got that on one side. And then you there's that. The expression on his face. Oh, I think you pronounced that name Fen Huang. Signed. I did not expect that. Oh, get in. Aaron Dennis, signed. I didn't know they were going to be signed. That's him. He is so funny. I've not seen him in this yet, obviously, but in the original one, oh my God. And Lindsay signed the one that she's on as well. Like I said, they're all the same. And then you get, it's just like a little, and then when you open it, it's got like, and that on the back. That is everything, because I just basically went for the film due to funds. Although I would like to have gone for a bigger sort of reward, they're called. That's the rewards. Maybe it's next time when they do another one, because I'm sure they'll be doing more stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to watch it. I'm going to come back and tell you what I think of it, give you a review. See you in a bit.
2,000 years later.
Right, I've watched it. Wow, cracking film. I really enjoyed it. I've got to admit, I do still like the Book of Monsters better. That seems more of a sort of a traditional sort of horror film. It was more, I don't know, I think it was the fact it took place in a house and stuff like that. This, it starts with the main character, which is Jamie, played by Lindsay Crane. She's at this sort of party in a cabin. They've gone away with her boyfriend, and it gets to a stage where this woman says, like, right, let's now get down to what we're really here for. She gets up and locks the door, and like Jamie's looking at her boyfriend like, what the hell type of thing is going on. And then like she removes this rug off the floor, and there's this dirty great big pentagon. So it looks like it's going to be some sort of a sacrifice. So they do get this ridiculous looking weapon, knife thing that they've borrowed from, I don't know if it was from, I can't remember, from the school or a museum or something like that. This weird looking thing. It's like the knife in the Evil Dead on steroids, and it's weird how they have to get the blade out and stuff. Anyway, so this last turns nasty, and they pin Jamie down. And just as she's going to bring this knife down, like this, you hear this noise, and this woman who started the sacrifice gets it, and like when she turns around, there's this creature, and it just attacks her. It's like this monster thing. So anyway, by the time it's finished, Jamie's the only survivor. So the police come and get her, and she's obviously visibly shaken in the back of the car. And he's like, oh, you know, it's all right, it's all over now. So they take her to the police station. She then realises that they haven't took her in because they feel sorry for her as a victim. She's getting accused for all these murders. So she starts telling the story, how it all happened in the police station. And I swear to God, this is batshit. There's some really good gore in it. Again, I've got one little nitpick. There's one death scene where involves a lot of blood, and I don't know whether it's because I've got like burner on the TV screen, but it just looked like a pool of melted chocolate, and like even like on the body itself, it was more brown than red. I don't know why. It was very random. It was just that one scene. But my God, there's some funny bits in this. Again, Aaron, oh God, I can never remember his last name. Aaron Dennis, who plays the copper. He's also in the Book of Monsters as well. He is, Jesus, he's so funny. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Because you need to watch it yourself. Try and watch the Book of Monsters as well if you can get hold of that. This is out now on Blu Ray. And my name's in the titles. Look. Oh yes, my 2 seconds of fame. Yeah, if you were a backer, you got your name on the titles. I think what was I a monster? I can't remember, Monster Slayer or some bloody thing. But yeah, there I am. I'm over the moon with that. So my name's been on cinema screens. Nothing's going to get me anywhere. Anyway, so yes, this has been so long awaited. Finally, so glad to get it watched. I'll give it another watch within the next sort of few weeks as well, like I did the Book of Monsters, to see if it matches it. But it's quite a close second. I don't know. The Book of Monsters just seemed a little bit funnier and a bit more action. But I think this one's more gore, to be honest. And the majority of it is practical effects. There's a couple of scenes where they've used CGI, and you can tell, but who cares? It's just a damn enjoyable, fun film. Whereas I would give like the Book of Monsters like 8.5 out of 10. I'd give How to Kill Monsters 7.5. But that's just one view, so I will watch it again. I did start to watch, there's a documentary on as well. It's like a feature-length documentary. It's about 1 hour and 10 minutes about the making of it. I only got so far through and I thought, right, I need to go to bed. So I didn't get to, so I will watch all that. And it looks like really interesting. Sometimes I don't like to watch them because I think, oh, you've ruined it now. Because it's amazing. It really is amazing what they achieve in this film in such a small space and like on such a low budget. You've got to tip your hat off to them. And I know full well that both the director Stewart Sparke and the lead actress Lindsay Crane, because they are man and wife, they have absolutely worked their asses off with this film. They've had to sort of make the film. They've had to promote it. They've had to get the Blu Rays done. They've had to go abroad and try and get it sort of seen in America, get deals caught up over there. They've individually packed these and sent them out themselves. They have worked their fucking asses off, and they deserve so much more credit for the work they do, because it's all self-produced. And it's just fantastic to see. He also co-wrote it, produced and directed it. And I'm pretty sure I read in the titles he's one of the monsters in it as well. A little cheeky, yeah, having a little bit part like that. Buy this, you will enjoy it. It's just such an enjoyable film. It really, really is. And give them support they need. Let's get them out there and, you know, get them more well known so that they don't have to do all this running around themselves. They can get help. They deserve it. They really do. So there's a couple of things on the back here. It says Dead Northern 2023. It won Best Feature Film. It got the winner for the Best Overall Feature at the Nightmares Film Festival in 2023. And winner at Film Quest. So it has done well. It's got really, really good reviews. And it's there's one of the monsters there. It's just, she's amazing in it. I swear to God, she's absolutely fantastic. She just seems to get better every time I see her in something different. This is the best I've seen her act, without any shadow of a doubt. Definitely. Because I think for me, when I watch actors, one of the hardest things to do for me is to cry. And from memory, it's the first time I've seen her do it. It's convincing. It's really, really convincing. So, fair play to you, Lindsay. You did a great job. And Stuart, fantastic job. Really, really good film. I highly recommend it. Get your hands on this, How to Kill Monsters, and also try and get your hands on the Book of Monsters. So there you go. That's How to Kill Monsters. From what I remember as well, I'm 99% certain. When I got the Book of Monsters, Did I call that wrong? Fuck. What a bell end!
Roll sound.
Rolling. Sound production, take 2.
So there you go. That's How to Kill Monsters. 99.9% certain as well that I know originally when I got the Book of Monsters, it was like a BDR. You know, it was printed on properly, but it was like a burned disc because obviously they're very, very low budget. This one is actually a proper pressed silver disc, which I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be another BDR. So that's another positive. I don't know. It could be because when they set the Kickstarter for it, I think they well exceeded their target. So maybe they could have spent a little bit more money on getting them actually professionally pressed instead of burning them. That also would have been another job less for them to do themselves because they've done everything else with the bloody thing. But yeah, I've got to admit, as much as, I mean, I love both films, but I do like Book of Monsters better, but they're doing such a brilliant job. They're knocking out the park. So if you're watching this, Stuart, can we please have the Book of Monsters Part 2, please, to end it? Because you did leave it open, and it will forever bug me. Yeah, if you've got this and you've watched it, let me know what you think of it, because there's not enough sort of exposure to this film or any of their work, in my opinion. So I'm curious. I'd really like to know what you think of it. And with the other film as well. Have you seen the Book of Monsters? What did you make of that? Thank you very much for watching, all two of you. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you very soon on the next video. And until then, you all take care of yourselves. Ta-ta.